Question, scoliosis. Is scoliosis correctable? What's the fastest way to fix scoliosis? How do I cure my scoliosis? Good question. Really powerful information in this video that will show you how this thing is actually fixable through certain daily adjustments, although it can take sticking with this for months, if not years, to fully correct, depending on how great your spinal imbalance is. So, the key to really fixing this thing is to delve deep into the layers, go deep down to the root, and address the root. So on the surface, when we have real, asymmetrical spinal position that we're living in, and this can cause a lot of problems, obviously, back pain, shoulder pain. We see this and we think of it as being a skeletal disorder, which it can be. But the skeletal disorder is generally stemming from a muscular disorder. If my muscles are super lopsided on one side, my skeleton has no place to grow but around the muscles. So it helps to look at scoliosis as a muscular disorder, an asymmetrical muscular disorder. However, how do muscles develop? Muscles are patterned after movement. Muscles grow around movement. If I'm doing this every day, my muscles are going to grow like this, and then my skeleton is going to grow like this. So the root of scoliosis, it helps to look at it as really a movement disorder, an asymmetrical movement disorder. For instance, if I am always picking things up in this way, and I'm always throwing my backpack over this shoulder, and I'm always drinking from water fountains like this, and I'm always wiping my shoes like this, and I'm always leaning over this way, what do you think's going to happen, right? Over a daily basis, over years of having movement disorder, a muscular development disorder is going to develop, and over time that can lead to a spinal disorder. And I've been here. I haven't been formally diagnosed, but I was referred to a doctor, and I really looked like this. So the key is addressing the movement. You have to think about it this way. The body is a physical representation of the repetitive body movements that we do. You look how you move, you are how you move, you feel how you move. Now focusing on the movement as the prescription. My prescription includes exercises, but it's really about change. Things need to be permanently changed. We need to permanently change our movement in order to permanently change our musculature, in order to permanently change our skeletal structure. So, the very first thing is study your own movements. You have to obsess and study your own movements. Pay attention to which shoulder you use when you pick things up. Pay attention to which side you start to go downstairs. Pay attention to all of that. And the daily movements, everything. You have to really identify how you're moving. Number 2, make your movement symmetrical. Every time you pick something up with the right, pick something up with the left. Every time you bend down to drink with the right, bend down to drink with the left. Do this on a daily basis. Make this a real change. And even to start off, you may need to go overcompensate in the other direction. Specialize in your left, specialize in your other shoulder, specialize in your other side, right? And over time, it will become balanced. Your movement becomes balanced, your muscles will become balanced, your spine will become balanced. Now, these are the exercises that I would recommend. Say that you're like this. If you're watching the video and you're like this, try this right now, and this is something that you can do on a daily basis. Real quick exercise that's really helpful. Shoulder shrugs to start off. Do these. Raise the right shoulder and push the left shoulder down. Raise the left shoulder, put the right shoulder down. Alternate. Take it further. Put your hands over your head. Stretch your whole body. Stretch your whole side in this direction, and then go back the other direction. Right? Finally, shoulder shimmies. Do these. Right? And you'll notice that if you started off twisted and you do these, bam, symmetrical, and it feels totally different. This isn't just about looks, it's about feeling, it's about not having back pain, it's about not having shoulder pain, it's about feeling good. There's studies that support this, that link asymmetrical movement patterns with asymmetrical body and scoliosis, and symmetrical movement patterns with correcting scoliosis. So there's a link to that below in the comments with a quote from that. You can check it out, just if you're a science mind and you want to see that there is some truth in this. The way to fix scoliosis, the way to cure scoliosis, the way to correct scoliosis is to see it as a asymmetrical spinal skeletal disorder, imbalance, but to delve down into the muscular, which the spinal has to grow around, it has no choice, and to look down one level further into the movement, which the muscle has to grow around, it has no choice. So focus on the movement, obsess over the movement, study your movement, make your movement symmetrical, do shoulder shrugs, do shoulder shimmies, do shoulder stretches, and you'll see immediate results, and you'll see slow, gradual changes over the course of months, and hopefully in 1 year it can be totally corrected. But it depends on situation. It depends on how much your imbalance is, right? The more imbalance, the longer it will take. The less imbalance, the easier. But this is a nice alternative to surgery, which if you go back to moving this way, then the problem can come back. So if you want more specifics on your own situation, leave a comment below. Or if you want more specifics on a different kind of strategy, different breakdown for a different type of body disorder or something like that, leave a comment below and I'm happy to answer as well. Trying to be as helpful as I can. I hope you found this really helpful, and I'll see you in the comments.